Hello and welcome to WrestleMania 41, Night One. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts on tonight's events. And let me know who you think is going to win each match. And like I put in the ticker, unfortunately, Rey Mysterio has not been cleared for his match against Chad Gable, and he's getting replaced by Rey Fenix. So let's see who's first out for Night One. Of course, as you can hear, we got Pat McAfee, Michael Cole, and one more. So, before everything begins, grab your popcorn, grab your drink, and let's have some fun on this watch along. Don't mind me, I'll be eating this entire stream. And I'm not leaving till the end of the night. Buckle up, because it's going to be a long night. Heyman will be in the corner of CM Punk tonight. You know, I do not trust Paul Heyman. I'm not going to lie. The fabulous Charlotte Flair, looking to win her 15th world title, heads into what may well be the most emotional match. So let's see who pulls it off. She takes on the woman who has taken WWE by storm. WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. It's Tiffany time tonight. Is it Tiffy time, or is it time for Tiffy time to be over? Allegiant Stadium is jam-packed tonight with over 60,000 WWE fans waiting. So now we know there's 60,000 plus fans of WrestleMania in Las Vegas. And probably the biggest man of the hour, no pun intended, Gunther against Jade, which I believe they're the ones starting off. Yeah, I didn't predict him to win or Rumble. I kind of agree with everybody else that Cena was going to win the Rumble. If you haven't already, check out the documentary for WrestleMania 9. It's actually really interesting. As a non-diehard wrestling fan, it's kind of interesting to see the behind the scenes of a much earlier WrestleMania than me.
In this game, it's pretty hard to tell which is which. I think the fans can expect.
I honestly lost count how many WrestleManias I've watched, but I gotta say it goes back to before Cena's debut. I think at least watched since his debut, because I remember watching his debut. I think that's when I fully watched. Before, I would like catch highlights of Raw and SmackDown. As always, if you're in my town of Dallas, Texas, go check out Fuzzy's Taco Shop. They're all over the state, so you can go find them. Try them out. Tell them I sent you. And no, that wasn't a sponsor. But speaking of sponsor, this episode is sponsored by the WWE Shop and Fanatics. If you're looking for your WrestleMania 41 merchandise, use the link in the description and head on over anytime during the stream. And we also have Bailey out for tomorrow's tag team match, but they are getting somebody to replace her. Not sure who.
Kind of curious who they get to replace her.
Sometimes they're true.
You know I'm doing that.
Triple threat match. Talk about a big fight.
So tonight, who's it gonna be? This is what you came for. Heroes
God, I hate Chad Gable.
or villains?
This generation's Kurt Angle. Go figure. And obviously, on right here is the match card. Not in order, of course.
I cannot wait.
And of course, we all know the main event. Punk, Reigns, and Rollins.
2K25 present the Global Entertainment Spectacular WrestleMania.
I was gonna say, are they outdoors or are they indoors? Yeah, indoors.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome WWE Chief Content Officer.
And of course, we got Triple H opening the show
WWE
with his probably most famous line of each PLE. God, that's a lot of fans. I have a question for anybody that is a big fan of wrestling. With it all being predetermined, what makes you want to pay money to go to a live event? Either a pay-per-view or just a Raw taping or SmackDown taping? No hate against anybody that goes. I'm just curious.
It is my distinct honor to welcome you to Las Vegas, where for the first time ever, right here, right now, all of you are being seen by the entire globe live now.
On Peacock and Netflix.
So with that said, welcome
Go to WrestleMania.
Hello world.
That's a nice stage setup, decor, whatever you want to call it.
You are looking live at Allegiant Stadium in Las
Let's get this show started.
Nevada. Over 60,000 WWE fans will be in attendance tonight as we welcome you to the greatest event in entertainment. This is WrestleMania.
Yep.
And here it is from the virtual streets of Southtown, all the way to WrestleMania. Introducing Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves' latest fighter, Salvatore Ganacci. Without a playable character in the minigame, Salvatore is a world-renowned artist and record producer. Hell yeah, Salvatore. Okay, now we're kicking off the show.
Hello, whoever's watching right now, thanks for being here. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. Or just leave a comment. Thank you all for joining. Give me your thoughts on today's matches. And let me know your what you think is probably going to be the most, or what'll be your favorite match of the night?
The Raiderettes from the Las Vegas Raiders for the NFL are here.
Thank you for the hospitality, Tom Brady and the Las Vegas Raiders. Your stadium is immaculate.
Kind of getting nervous.
And this place is upside
I want Jay to win, but
early.
it's getting a little worried. Now, of course, I don't do this anywhere else, but since it's WrestleMania,
Here he comes back. Main event, Jey Uso, the biggest night of his career.
dude, I love hearing Michael Cole now. Free to do what he wants, to act out like a crazy dude.
I'm just excited to be here.
We all are, baby. It's WrestleMania. And this particular WrestleMania will be one that Jey Uso will remember for the rest of his life.
Dude, he's not even doing the yeet. Damn.
Tonight will be in it.
Jeez.
Could it be the first time he's a world
Hello.
all by himself? Or a night he gets
So let me know in the chat who you got, Jey Uso or Gunther. Still can't believe I made fun of Gunther back when he was known as Walter.
I tell you what, Cole. A lot of yeeting here early.
Wait, you might have to call the whole show.
Quite happily, I'm sure it'll be a
Oh yeah, it's Wade Barrett's the third commentator.
I will say, in an entire stadium, eating to the max right now, Jey Uso seems remarkably restrained.
It's just me.
He's the only one that can restrain himself, bro. Yeet, 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 all the baby, baby. Well, it's all excitement for everyone else, but Jey Uso is the man that has to now step in the ring with the ring general Gunther. Hold the celebrations.
Because everybody's having fun. Even Rick Rubin is getting in the front row, Pat.
I like that. I like that. Big brain man from a lot of great songs. This being a banger, Drew and Drew. How do you do, Ricky Root?
Hey, look at Jay eating right next to our lucky Slim Jim sweepstakes winner, who is living the ultimate fan experience thanks to Slim Jim. Need a little excitement? Snap in to a Slim Jim. Come on, Oos! Come on, Oos!
Yeah, you don't have the crowd eating as much as you normally do, which is a little disappointing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WrestleMania. Pat McAfee and I are here, and for the first time at the announce desk,
Pat McAfee, Michael Cole, and Wade Barrett.
welcome, partner.
So pumped up for this, and I might not have seen so much like that during the eating experience. I'm trying to pace myself. This is a massive show with massive matches, and I'm so honored to be a part of this process.
Hey, even the Spanish announcers, Marcelo Rodriguez and Jerry Soto, doing some eating as well.
Spanish announcers eating. It's kind of funny. Hello, thank you for joining us. Getting ready for the Uso and Gunther match. I guess I'm gonna say Gunther wins. I hate to say that.
Welcome to the show, Turkey. Thank you for coming. We're leading off with the biggest wagon in WWE.
No, I'm also watching somebody's live stream on my phone. And somebody actually got a interesting point. Wade Barrett's getting involved.
Wade hit the nail on the head. All the fun and games are over here in a couple of minutes for Jey Uso. He comes in tonight, Wade, 0-6 in World championship matches in his career. Perhaps more importantly, 0-3 when it comes to going one-on-one with Gunther.
Well, pressure is no greater than right here at WrestleMania. Jay's been here before. He's done it before, but he's done it in tag action where he's had somebody to
Main
lean
event,
on. He
Jey
stands
Uso.
alone, and it must be the most lonely
But you
spot
don't
on
earn it.
planet Earth, knowing
It
what is
falls
about
short
to come down this aisle.
every
He's not alone
time.
at all. I think you can see clearly where all of Vegas is with him.
Ah, shit. Here we go again. Gunther. I gotta say, I like Gunther's entrance. Damn.
Gunther marching his way to the ring. He has only been pinned by 2 men since arriving on the scene on Monday Night Raw a number of years ago. One was Cody Rhodes back at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia in November. The other was a year ago, Pat right here
Crap.
at WrestleMania. When he
Stream
went
just
to the
went
match,
haywire.
heavy favorite against the underdog Sami Zayn. Sami would go on to upset Gunther and end the 666-day reign as champion.
And certainly Sami Zayn is a very capable competitor, so maybe Gunther took him
I have to cut this stream way too early. I think my computer's overheating.
Doesn't understand losing. But the last couple
I mean, it is really hot. Sucks.
With Jey Uso barking back. Ladies and gentlemen, this match tonight is presented by Slim Jim. Get savage with America's favorite
Fuck.
spicy meat stick. Snap in.
Don't die on me.
Also making her WrestleMania debut tonight, our ring announcer, the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242
Come on,
pounds.
Jay.
Main event,
Jey Uso.
And his opponent from Vienna, Austria.
Apologies, I'm trying to see if this is still messed up.
At 250 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion,
Championship.
the Ring General, Gunther.
Jey Uso won the 2025 Royal Rumble. He would go on to pick this man, Gunther, to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. Wade, a lot of people have questioned the decision of why Uso would pick this monster known as Gunther.
Well, it's a mountain to climb from the word go. For the past 3 months, Gunther has been at his brutalist worst. It looked like it had crumbled Jey Uso from the off, but the last 2 weeks, we've seen a very different version.
That's right.
of main event
It
Jey.
is now time for Jey and Gunther.
This one might be the toughest of them all. Talked a lot over the past couple of weeks, the fact that after bloodying and bludgeoning Jey Uso's brother Jimmy, that Gunther sent Jey Uso into another space, into another plane. Jey Uso's been intense. Jey Uso has been focused, and perhaps, Wade, for the first time, Gunther has lost some control of this situation.
Yeah, it's been a morphing act by Jey Uso, and that morphing act has completely rattled the champ. Everything Gunther thought he knew about Jey Uso has gone out the window.
I think everything Jey Uso thought he knew about Jey Uso has gone out the window. Feels like a new person as of late, as we wait each other out here a little bit on the big stage.
The problem for Jey, I mentioned before, 0-3 in one-on-one matches with Gunther. Back in 2024 when Jey Uso was the Iron Man of the Rumble that year.
Let's get started, Cole.
15 minutes before being eliminated by Gunther, and we're underway. Are you
Yeah,
surprised,
my
Wade, that
phone's
Jey
over,
Uso went
or
for a
not
collar
phone,
and elbow
but
tie-up to a
Peter's over here.